Hello everybody and welcome to the history-making first episode on this channel of Monday Night Raw. Tonight we got a pretty good one to kick off the series, as we will have the qualifiers for the Raw Women's Championship, the United States Championship, and the WWE Championship tonight. We'll kick it off with the first Women's Championship match between Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley. And to kick off Raw tonight, we start with the first of the Raw Women's Championship qualifiers between Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley. The winner of this match will go on to take the winner of the Charlotte-Asuka match next week at Money in the Bank. Shayna Baszler probably looking to prove points tonight as she takes on the only woman Raw drafted before her, Rhea Ripley. Rhea and Shayna have quite the past in NXT, but they're both looking to start a new leaf here on Raw tonight as they have the opportunity to move on in this Raw Women's Championship tournament and see whether Asuka or Charlotte, two of the most dominant women's champions ever, at Money in the Bank. And out now, Shayna Baszler's opponent, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley was just starting to kind of have her rise to fame on NXT right before this main roster split, but hopefully she'll be looking to carry that momentum onto the main roster here in this bout.
She has all the potential in the world. And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
And this matchup is now underway as Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley will meet in the middle. And a very aggressive start from Rhea Ripley. She plants Shayna Baszler with the Uranagi. Going up into a cutter already, and Rhea Ripley looking great so far. She goes for the pin and a kick out at one from Shayna. Shayna getting to her feet, and Rhea Ripley is dominating this matchup here with the Michinoku driver. What a start for Rhea Ripley. Rhea now working the neck of Shayna Baszler, but Shayna Baszler looks to fight back with a gut punch there, and they go into a lockup. Rhea Ripley, the more powerful probably of the two, though, pushes her into the corner. And the referee looking to break him up. Oh, and what a shot from Rhea Ripley. Wow, and Shayna Baszler does not look like she took too kind of that with the constant attack now out the corner. Looking to pick at the bones here. And looking to punish the legs here, Shayna Baszler. And, wow, just slams her on the mat. Picks Rhea Ripley up. Puts her into a hold and a knee straight to the head. Shayna Baszler, an amazing striker, MMA past. And Rhea Ripley just showing off the strength there. Another Michinoku driver. Just picks her up out of nowhere. And wow, what a kick. A powerful kick from Rhea Ripley. She'll go for another pin. Seems a bit early for that as she doesn't even get a one count there. They meet back up in the middle here, and wow, Rhea Ripley just strikes to the back over and over again. Ripley very aggressive so far. I figured it'd be Shayna Baszler being the more aggressive of the two, but I guess Rhea Ripley is more the powerhouse of the double. And what a knee from Shayna Baszler. Wow, and working the arm here. A submission artist, Rhea Ripley. Or Shayna Baszler, sorry.
That's how you punish your opponent.
And Shayna Baszler looking to pick up Rhea Ripley here. And she misses the kick again. Rhea Ripley answers with her own. Shayna counters that kick into a knee. And what a bout we're getting here. Reversal after reversal and a knee to the back from Shayna Baszler. Shayna picks her back up into a strike and it looks like Shayna might be going for a pin here. Yeah, she does. That's a one count and a kick out for Rhea Ripley. Very back and forth match here. They're both countering each other's offenses very well, and another counter there from Rhea Ripley. She goes into a grapple and returns with a knee to the face. Reversal from Shayna as she goes into a suplex. Oh wow, what a move! And she's still going. Flips around, picks Rhea Ripley up again, and another slam. Shayna showing off her own strength there. She goes for a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out from Rhea Ripley at 2. Shayna looked a little surprised there. Maybe thinking Rhea was going to give up that easy. I don't think she should have. And, oh, it might be over. Karafuda clutch. Karafuda clutch from Shayna Baszler. Rhea Ripley has nowhere to go. She has the legs locked. Can she break out? I don't know how she's going to break out of this one. She's in the middle of the ring, and wow, Shayna Baszler releases the hold. And Rhea Ripley straight on her feet with a spear. Wow. How she got enough energy to do that right after a Karafuda clutch is wild, but... And more strikes to the back from Rhea Ripley, just replying to a very technical offense with just an aggressive one. As she picks Shayna Baszler up here again. And, wow, Northern Lights suplex. Great maneuver from Rhea Ripley. She picks Shayna Baszler up. And picks her straight up. And now a delayed suplex. Just going to hold her up in the air for a while. Shayna looking to kick her feet, trying to throw her off balance. But Rhea Ripley still has it. And finally, she drops Shayna Baszler there. What strength from Rhea Ripley. Probably one of the most powerful competitors in the women's division here in WWE. And she goes for a pin and gets barely a 2 count. Shayna just lifts her shoulder up. What a back and forth bout here. Great opener here. Both these women showing all the potential they have here. Shayna throws her over the top rope, taunts a little bit. And, oh, we might be getting a big suplex here over the top rope. And back in the ring, Shayna Baszler drops her. And Shayna Baszler just kicking at her prone body and going for a pin again. 1, 2, and Rhea Ripley kicks out at 2 again. A lot of kickouts here. Both women going for pins off no finishers, just going in for pins. And a snap suplex there from Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler working on those arms again. She's known for targeting limbs and being really picking at the arms and legs of her opponent. And Rhea Ripley breaks out of that one. Back up before Shayna is. And putting her back into a grapple, puts her off the rope. And just tosses her into the air, picks her up. What a maneuver from Rhea Ripley into the GTS. She goes for the pin. This could be over. 1, 2, and wow, what a kick out from Shayna Baszler. That's incredible. Rhea Ripley pleading to the ref that it was a 3 count. Rhea Ripley, what a finisher, but just was not enough. And just knees to the chest here. Again, just this aggressive offense from Rhea Ripley. And a stomp to the face here. Rhea Ripley going into an arm hold. Trying to work the arm of Shayna Baszler. And, ooh, spins around, snaps the arm. Rhea Ripley in control right now. And just a headbutt to the gut. Ripley in firm control of this matchup. And, ooh, working on the leg now. It's been all Rhea Ripley here ever since that GTS. And more knees to the chest. Just not even letting Shayna get a chance to react. Just keep her on the ground. Honestly, probably a good strategy here for Rhea Ripley. Taking a bit of a rest here. And probably looking to bring Shayna Baszler to her feet. Nope. Strikes the back again. Now brings her to her feet. And another cutter from Rhea Ripley. Not going for the pin, though. She's picking Shayna Baszler back up, bringing her back up to a seated position. And brings her back up to at least her knees and strikes the head. But it looked like, oh, blocked by Shayna Baszler and a big kick there. As she finally is on the offensive. And working back on the arm, the little slow offense of Shayna Baszler working on Rhea Ripley.
That's how you punish your opponent.
And looking to pick Rhea up. And a kick and big slams here from Shayna Baszler. We've seen this once already this match. She picks her up again. And another slam. Shayna Baszler going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out from Rhea Ripley at 2.9. Wow. What a match so far. Shayna Baszler looking to stalking Rhea Ripley. Going into the kick. She pulls her up and into the Karafuda clutch. This could be it for Rhea Ripley. Shayna has it locked in and she taps. What a match, but Shayna Baszler comes out on top. Rhea Ripley showed a lot of heart in that one, but Shayna Baszler just too much to handle with that Karafuda clutch. Both women to their feet now, though, after the match. And it looks like Shayna Baszler kind of coming to a standoff with Rhea Ripley, but oh wow, a handout, showing some respect. And Rhea does not reciprocate. No respect for Shayna Baszler. I mean, it was a good match. They both evenly competed. Alrighty, and next here on Raw is the first of the United States title qualifiers. We have a matchup here between NXT rivals Johnny Gargano and the Velveteen Dream. They both put on some amazing NXT matches, so we should see something great here on the first night of Raw. The other U.S. title qualifiers we have here tonight on Raw are AJ Styles versus Matt Riddle, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev, and the Brian Kendrick against the returning Rob Van Dam. And out next, hoping to earn his first main roster gold here, and Johnny Gargano stands in his way, the Velveteen Dream. Velveteen blessed, honestly, in the wrestling world. One of the most gifted on the mic and in the ring talents to come out of NXT. Velveteen should be able to put on quite a show here with Johnny Gargano. And we will get this match kicked off here between Gargano and Velveteen Dream. And Dream into the lockup. Gargano reverses. And Gargano with the strike. This should be a very action-packed, fast match. Both wrestle at a very fast pace. And big kick there from Johnny Gargano as he raises Velveteen Dream back to his feet. Arm wrench, and he's into the Boston Crab. Into the Boston Crab, and Velveteen reverses it, kicks Gargano off of him, and a running drop kick. What an offense for Velveteen as he picks Gargano up and into the belly-to-belly suplex. Velveteen gets up, meets Gargano at his feet, standing behind Gargano, and Gargano reverses the strike, but Velveteen puts him back on his shoulders. Fireman's carry over into the corner, but Gargano breaks out of it with elbows, and Velveteen with the counter, strikes Gargano, strikes him again, and big kick there to the gut from Gargano as he puts him into a grapple, and Russian leg sweep there from Gargano, and he's playing up to the crowd as Velveteen gets to his feet on the apron, and Velveteen counters on the apron, steps back into the ring, and Irish whips into the... They run into each other, kind of botch it there, but a big strike there from Velveteen Dream. Big kicks from Velveteen as Johnny Gargano just lays there on the ground. He picks Gargano up, and just a big boot. Velveteen kind of just playing with at this point, won't let him get off the ground, and a big knee to the back there, playing up to the crowd. Velveteen, that's what he's good for. And he picks Gargano up, and another belly to belly. This has just been Velveteen showing off his strength so far, honestly. A lot of big suplexes and just kind of throwing Gargano around the ring. And big punch there. And a crazy-looking version of a DDT. As he pulls Gargano in the middle of the ring and goes for a pin this early doesn't really make sense. As Gargano kicks out at one. Sits Gargano up and goes into the head wrench, just twisting at his neck there, and slams him back into the mat. Velveteen kind of stalking him, going to the top rope. What could we see here from Velveteen Dream? And a big splash. He goes into a pin. 1, 2, and Gargano kicks out at 2. And Gargano straight up, though. Going to beat Velveteen to his feet. And he rolls him up, and a big kick. And wow, what a leg sweep from Velveteen as he gains the upper hand again here. And a reversal from Gargano. It's just reversal after reversal right now. And the step up enziguri. And Gargano playing up to the crowd there, trying to get himself hyped up for this matchup. And he puts him on the middle rope. Gargano leg drop over the head and slides out the ring. He picks Velveteen up and another roll up into another kick. What a move from Gargano as he seems to gain the upper hand here against Velveteen. And a Revolution elbow from Johnny Gargano as he picks Velveteen back up. And another step up into Enziguri. It's been all Gargano right now. Just a blistering pace here set by him. And Velveteen on the apron. And he counters Gargano, steps back into the ring. And he's going in the fireman's carry. And the Dream Valley driver there from Velveteen Dream as he goes into the pin. And that's a 2 count from Gargano as he kicks out. And Velveteen Dream could be looking for it. And he'll get it. The purple Rainmaker as he goes into the pin. 2. And Gargano kicks out right before the 3 count. Wow. What a kick out from Gargano. And he rolls up. And he's back on the comeback here with the running elbow. And now he's got the crossface locked in. Is Velveteen going to be able to get out of it? Will he get out of the crossface? He's got it locked in. And Velveteen taps. Wow, it just looked like Velveteen was going to win. And that quickly it shifts over to Johnny Gargano as he'll move on to the next round here in the United States qualifiers. Gargano and Velveteen put on quite a match here, but Gargano comes out on top with that crossface. Gargano celebrating here, and Velveteen just rolls out of the ring. Looks a little bit disappointed in himself, honestly, for that showing. Probably feels as if he gave up too early. Had more in the tank after that, as he doesn't look that tired.
Oh, I kind of did too.
Alrighty, here's a look at your WWE Championship tournament as well. Have Mark Henry take on Brock Lesnar, Tommaso Ciampa take on Roman Reigns, Pete Dunne versus Daniel Bryan, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre at the bottom of the bracket. But the match we'll be focusing on tonight is Pete Dunne and Daniel Bryan, as the 2 technical cruiserweight type wrestlers will take on each other in the main event here at Raw. And out first here tonight in the main event is one of the greatest NXT UK champions and the leader of British Strong Style, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne probably taking the biggest task of his career facing Daniel Bryan tonight, as it's probably the greatest wrestler he'll ever have wrestled.
From Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
And out next here, the Planet's champion, the new Daniel Bryan, as he'll face off against Pete Dunne here. Daniel Bryan, a very similar wrestler to Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne and guys like Pete Dunne, a lot of the time, they'll kind of mold their game after Daniel Bryan, as he's become kind of a role model for up-and-coming wrestlers now with his technical style. So we should see a great bout here between these 2 just incredibly gifted technical wrestlers. Alrighty, and the referee will get us underway here as Pete Dunne running straight at Daniel Bryan with a big knee takes him out. Pete Dunne, a very unforgiving offense here, as he gets very into this matchup very quickly with the snap suplex there. And Daniel Bryan with a reversal, he rolls out of the way and big elbow, and Pete Dunne rolls up and a grapple here. Big knee from Daniel Bryan, and he hooked butterfly suplex from Daniel Bryan here. Very fast-paced match here, as they are both just going after each other, and big suplex there. It looked like a DDT at first, but Daniel Bryan turns it into a suplex, and a European uppercut there from Daniel Bryan that sends Pete Dunne to the floor. And Bryan gonna go after those arms. It's a target he goes after a lot with his label lock. And another European uppercut here from Daniel Bryan. We might see Daniel Bryan just trying to outlast Pete Dunne, honestly, with that great stamina. And strikes here from Pete Dunne. Another big strike that sends Daniel Bryan to the ground. And Pete Dunne going for an early pin. We've seen a lot of these tonight. I'm not sure why. Daniel Bryan doesn't even take one to get up. They both miss grapples there. And guillotine hold. A guillotine joke from Daniel Bryan. Can Pete Dunne break out of it? And Pete Dunne unhooks the legs here as he flips out. And he's back to his feet. Both wrestlers back to their feet again. And Pete Dunne kind of just tackles Daniel Bryan to the ground. Picks Daniel Bryan back up. And Revolution Elbow again there. But he takes out the ref as well. Pete Dunne not the nicest of the guys here as he's working on the arms of Daniel Bryan. And he just kind of snaps the arm there. Pete Dunne back to his feet, picks Daniel Bryan back up to his feet as well. Daniel Bryan with the headbutt to counter. And he hits him with another running elbow. What a match so far. Very fast-paced. And a big kick there from Pete Dunne, or from Daniel Bryan, dodged by Pete Dunne as he drags him to the middle of the ring here. And another pin for Pete Dunne. 1. And Pete Dunne gets a 1 count there as Daniel Bryan kicks out. And Daniel Bryan with a gut punch there as he reverses, and another running elbow. And it looks like Daniel Bryan might be going for a pin here as he drags Pete Dunne in the middle of the ring. Oh, maybe not. And big kick to the face from Daniel Bryan. And he's going for the label lock. He has it locked in. Will Pete Dunne be able to get out of this? It's very early on. Pete Dunne might have the stamina to break out, but we'll see. Very punishing hold here from Daniel Bryan. He still has it locked in. And Pete Dunne breaks out of it, pulls the arms apart. I guess Pete Dunne, joint manipulation. He kind of just pulls with his fingers there. And, oh, a Kimura lock from Pete Dunne, taking a page out of Brock Lesnar's book. But Daniel Bryan very quickly breaks out of it. And a big running knee from Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's patented move there. And, oh, wow, just relentless kicks here as he holds with Pete Dunne's arm. Pete Dunne can't fight back. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Pete Dunne kicks out at 2. Daniel Bryan back to his feet. He'll pick up Pete Dunne here. And he's the ankle hook, the leg lock, and Pete Dunne just punches back out of it, though. He's feeling it, though, on his legs. Daniel Bryan really going after these submissions so far. Daniel Bryan another reversal, but a reversal right back from Pete Dunne. And a German there as he goes into the pin. 1. And Daniel Bryan kicks out of the German suplex at 1. And Pete Dunne picks Daniel Bryan back up. Big kick to the gut here. And just a falling suplex from Pete Dunne as he'll go for the pin. And gets a 2 count, but Daniel Bryan kicks out. Pete Dunne honestly can't believe he kicked out of that one. He's priming up. He's stalking Daniel Bryan. Looks like he could be looking for a bitter end here. And, oh, he misses the elbow. Daniel Bryan still doesn't look aware, though. Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne delivers the bitter end. He goes in for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Pete Dunne defeats Daniel Bryan. Wow. What a feat for Pete Dunne. As Trent Seven and Tyler Bate join their leader in the ring here to celebrate. What a victory by Pete Dunne. Put Daniel Bryan with some sort of ease. That is kind of crazy. What a victory for Pete Dunne today, as he'll move on in the WWE Championship qualifiers and face either Bobby Lashley or Drew McIntyre next week.